Welcome to Serving Aces. I'm Alexandra Stevenson, and I'm with my co-host, Hugues Laverdiere, or as I like to call him, Oogie. Welcome, Oogie.
Thank you so much, Alex. How are you?
Well, I'm fabulous because
I bet you are.
See this ribbon in my hair?
I don't want to see it. I'm seeing it, but I don't really want to see it.
Okay,
because I know what it represents.
Yes, America, the hockey player, actually, the female and the male. We are double gold, Oogie. This was a big game.
2 slaps in my face. The women here and the men here today.
I hate to say it because I would have been happy for you for Canada, right?
No doubt, no doubt.
But I even broke out my vintage Fed Cup team jacket.
I love that jacket.
Can you see the back?
Yeah, I remember that jacket. You were on the team with Lindsay Davenport. Zina Garrison was there. You know?
Martina Navratilova, Venus and Serena. Yeah, like all those people. Zina Garrison was the coach one year, and Billie Jean King was our coach another year.
Nice.
Now, question. Do the new ones say Billie Jean King Cup?
I have no idea.
That's a good question, right? Anyway, I couldn't find any U.S. from when I played Pan Am games, so I just found this. But
that fits perfectly.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, you're in
I had
Florida,
a backup. I had a backup silver bow. I was gonna wear silver in case we lost, so that you could have the gold.
Nice. But hey, let's just say right now that Canada dominated that game so much. They had 42 shots against 24, total domination of Canada. But at the end, we couldn't score that goal. Go ahead and run with it. I mean, Connor Hollowbuck, the U.S. goalie, just kept on stopping everything. I mean,
42 shots he stopped.
He saved something like
he saved 41 shots.
Yeah, exactly, out of 42. He just went backwards one time like that, and he stopped the puck.
Yeah.
Like at the same time the guy shot. I mean, a little bit of luck, but great save nonetheless.
And he's 6'5". And
so big.
What team does he play for during the year, Oogie?
Yeah, just rub it in. You know, he's playing for a Canadian team, the Winnipeg Jets. He's the goalie for one of our teams.
So technically, Canada gets to share the gold a little bit.
Hey, trust me, it doesn't feel that way at all.
No,
there's no way. I mean, maybe Winnipeg has a tiny piece because
little bit.
I mean, he goes there, but yeah, it hurts. It hurts so much. Seriously.
Yeah.
It's too bad because the Olympics for us were kind of okay, you know, some choking, some deceptions, and that would have put it like a little extra. Okay, not that bad, but to lose that way that game. I mean, Sidney Crosby did not play. He was hurt.
He was hurt. But wait a minute. I got to give the Americans credit. Jack Hughes.
I know. My name.
Golden goal.
Hughes. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Both brothers, they played great.
And then when they won, I thought it was very cool, the Gaudreau jersey, and they brought his kids out. How cool was that? So that was a moment. And the 1980s guys that were there in the crowd. I mean, this hasn't been won for us since Miracle.
Mm-hmm. I know, 1980.
Have won before.
Yeah, a couple of times. Salt Lake City.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, Sochi, maybe. I think they won 2 or 3 times.
So we could have this one, Oogie.
And Nations Cup. So, I mean, before the game, they showed the stats. And since 2010, Vancouver, different competitions, Canada won 5 and the U.S. won 2. So now it's 5-3.
5-3. We're catching up. Hey, look, the best thing that I loved, I mean, it was entertaining the whole time for me. I got up early to watch it. But the dedication to Gaudreau, I thought that was just so cool, and how they rolled. They skated out with the kids, and they had the group shot, and that was like a great moment that those kids are going to grow up and maybe not remember because they are little, but they'll see the pictures and maybe they'll remember a little bit.
Yeah, that is the only positive I'm taking out of this.
Okay, all right. So the silver lining.
Johnny Gaudreau's tribute was right on point. It was awesome. Yes. Poor guy just died in a tragic accident last year. So to give that tribute to him and his families, that was class. That was awesome.
It was great. And the women's team were rooting them on. That was so fun.
Yeah. They were close to lose as well. Came back.
They were. They did.
They were down 1-0 all the way to the third period. 2 minutes left. Scored there. Went overtime. Scored again.
Overtime. So, 2 games that went overtime against Canada.
But
look, throughout the whole tournament, Canada and America, like on the men's, the women dominated throughout the whole tournament for us, the Americans.
Yeah.
But Canada and the U.S. men, they won everything, but they struggled. Like the semis were tough, the quarters were tough. They went into overtimes. They had to work both teams had to work really hard. And in the first quarter, the 1980 famous guy that was there, he said it's like the fastest he's ever seen anybody skate.
I know that game was so cool. It was very quick. It was very quick.
But see, I know a little hockey, not that much, but just a little.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. So speaking of which, both hockey teams, the Canadians and the Americans, have to fly into Miami. They can't fly into New York because this blizzard's coming tonight or tomorrow night, and it's going to get to you eventually. And I'm just going to get cold weather. I'm not getting snow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we checked that before we went on the air. Big blizzard coming in, just bursting, going north.
It's like everywhere.
It's going to be New York, Baltimore, and then up there, Boston. It comes up. So, yeah, I know. Well, we're going to be here. We're used to it. No big deal. But
yeah, you guys are fine. I'm excited. I'm going to break out Uggs and a hoodie.
I know. You're just going to chill. You're in Florida. It's like there's no chance. But North Carolina, South Carolina, they're yet not used to it. They might get snow and some storms. So, you guys will take care.
One more fun fact. Kurt Russell over here on NBC. Kurt Russell, who played the coach of the 1980 Miracle team in the movie. Yeah. He voiced over this really cool retrospective and like introduction into the game today. Ooh. I thought that was cool. They did that over here. You'll have to check it out. And then the Governor Hochul of New York, she suspended the liquor law to allow bars to serve liquor from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning because the game was on at 8.
You're right.
Everybody in New York was already getting drunk at like 6 a.m. maybe.
By noon, everybody was like,
I mean, that's so cool that she did that. And she's like, everybody needs to celebrate. It's the Olympics. It's America.
That is cool. See?
And Canada.
Some political people are still somehow alert and think about what the people are going to do, because that's true. That's people are going to celebrate that for sure.
Yeah, so they had a lot of fun. Okay, and also one other thing. So Mike Sullivan, who is the American coach, I didn't know this. The coaches don't get medals.
Huh? None. The head coach
in hockey, the head coach doesn't.
Well, I mean, in other sports, they're not getting medals as well. So I guess
that's true. Like at a
that
Grand
makes
Slam.
sense.
Now they finally give a little commemorative plaque at a Grand Slam. They just started doing that. So
you're right.
But something interesting.
I think they're getting medals maybe at like a world championship, but not at the Olympics.
Not Olympics yet.
Yeah, but hey, I don't know. What do you think about that? Do you think coaches should get some recognition, perhaps? Maybe not a medal. Maybe not a medal.
I think individual sports at the Olympics, probably not. But if it's a team, like the Super Bowl, the coach and the team both get rings. So at the Olympics, the coach and the team, I would think he'd get a medal or she would get a medal, but who knows? Maybe they'll add it in. Maybe they won't. Maybe it's too tough because there's an individual sport and there's team and it's all combined. Yeah.
Maybe they should get maybe a plaque or recognition. Maybe not a medal, the official medal of the athletes, of course, but something. Like a small,
to get recognized.
Small trophy or small plaque or something. They should get something.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Because they're part of the team. I mean, like they're winning a lot of times because of the great job of the coach.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so we went into the hockey. Now we got to get into some tennis because it's finals day in tennis around the world. That's right. I went to the Rey Open Friday night.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
I took the young player that I coach. Yeah. And we went to Frances Tiafoe versus Lerner Tien.
Ooh,
and we stayed for Tommy Paul and Taylor Fritz. So
let's talk about that first match. Yeah, what about between Tiem and Tiafoe?
Okay, so interesting because Frances Tiafoe, he's really working hard. He's more focused. He brought in a new team.
Mm-hmm.
He has Mark Kovacs as his coach, who's focusing him and really training him tough. So I've heard he looked very fit. He moved well. He did call the trainer for his knee a couple times. He was up 5-3 in the third. And he also had chances in the second, and he let them go.
He lost the match?
He lost the match. Lerner Tien just stayed solid and came back. It was kind of going up and down. Like Francis was playing well, then Lerner was playing well. They never really played well at the same time. But the one thing Lerner did was stay consistent.
Wow.
When Francis was beating him, he wasn't really giving him things. Francis was getting it done. And then Lerner had a couple little hiccups on his serve.
Ooh.
But 5-3, Francis kind of just went for some big shots, unnecessary ones, missed a couple volleys, and all of a sudden it's 5-all.
Wow.
Then he lost it. So I wanted Francis to win, but I really liked watching Lerner because I've been watching him. You know this.
Mm-hmm.
But in person, he's bigger than I thought. He's strong.
Okay.
His serve, he can pop it. He hit a 112-second serve at one point.
Oh.
He can pop his first serve to 120s, high 120s. Okay. I think Francis did some 130s, but I was impressed with Lerner's serve and his ground strokes and his ability to put the shots in the direction he has and his down the line forehand.
Okay,
so
yes.
I think he could be top 10 in the next couple of years.
Ooh.
Maybe even in the next 2 years.
That's a big statement right there.
Yeah, I liked his game. And he's lefty. So he has the weapons as for a lefty, but he also has a surprisingly big serve that I didn't think he had until I saw it in person. And he's only going to get better. I mean, big serve. It's not like Isner.
Okay, yeah. No.
But
obviously.
he was out serving at times Francis. Francis is a pretty big serve, right?
Yeah.
So and then he played Tommy Paul the next night. I watched that a little bit on TV, but Tommy Paul actually was serving very well.
Okay.
He going into the next match against Taylor Fritz. Taylor Fritz has had some oblique trouble, some knee issues. You can tell he's not in 100% great shape to play at a high level. He's not. He's just not playing his style tennis that he wants to play. Tommy Paul looked fit and healthy. He looked good towards the end. He beat him in 2 sets. Fritz kind of just bailed in that second set. He lost his serve and lost the match 6-3 in the second. He kind of just was like, I'm done.
He didn't fight for it.
He fought in the first. He got cranky and then he didn't fight. So that was interesting because I hadn't seen Taylor really ever do that.
Let go match,
Yeah, and he just physically he didn't have it, and he didn't have the movement. So for him, I'm not picking him for Indian Wells, Key Biscayne, clay season, maybe grass season, but probably not. I feel like in the summer he's got to get fitter, and he will because Michael Russell will get with him, and they'll have a plan. But he needs to get over these injuries, whatever is still lingering, because it was noticeable.
That's too bad. I mean, that's a bad pass right there because those matches normally he's on top of it. He grinds, focuses, but maybe he can't do it right now. Maybe he's hurt or his focus is not there. So he's he's letting go of these matches.
Well, I think he came from Dallas. So did Ben win Dallas or Taylor Fritz won Dallas? He was in the finals of Dallas. Oogie, did we talk about that last week? Oh yeah, Ben won Dallas. So
Ben won.
So he did come from Dallas, losing in 3 sets to Ben.
Okay,
right.
So that was a good week.
He had a good week, and this week, look, he got through to the quarters, but I think that it was enough. He just
it was empty.
When you see these guys on the tour, you don't see him at Grand Slams. You see him at the tour level. That can happen, right? He's leading up, trying to get fit, going into Indian Wells. The second set, he's like, I'm done. Let me get to California. That's kind of what he was doing.
I want to go back home and try to Indian Wells.
Yeah. So, but it was interesting to see live tennis. I have to say, Oogie.
Nice.
first time I walked through a ticket. What do you like a gate?
Ticket booth?
Yeah, like you had to show your
like
ticket.
the gate when you go in?
Like I had to stand in line
Scan
and
a
show.
ticket.
I told my player. I told Karina, I was like, this is the first time I've ever, because usually you go through and
attend
you pass,
a tournament
right?
like a spectator. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was so weird. And then sitting in a stadium that wasn't a designated player seat or commentator seat,
I know,
it was like with the fans.
Just one of the bunch. There you go.
It was very interesting.
One of the fans.
It was very interesting to hear the commentary of the fans.
Oh, for sure.
Like around you, and then there's always the like tennis guys, the older guys that think they know everything.
I know. These guys are like saying stuff. I'm like, you're like,
yeah.
What are you talking about?
There's always a guy there that's like, I coached him or I coached her. And then he has all his buddies and he's like telling that he was saying he coached Francis. And I was looking at this guy, I'm like, I mean, maybe. He looked like he was in the 70s, so maybe he did. Maybe he didn't.
When he was 7 or 8 years old, he helped his father or something.
Yeah, so it was funny, but Karina had fun. She loved it. I was like, okay, can we go? Let's beat the crowd so we can get out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Before everybody else.
Yeah, but it was interesting because I'd never been there.
What did you notice? Like, I mean, you've seen a lot of tennis, of course, live. And what did you and your player notice that something stood out? Maybe sitting in the stands, despite the commentaries and stuff like that, on the tennis part.
What we noticed about the tennis part,
the footwork, the speed of the players, their ground strokes, their movement.
Well, the first thing I'll say is they had a car on the court, a BMW, because it was the sponsor. And the first thing we noticed was they put 2 people in the car to watch the match.
No way.
Yes.
They put fans in the car?
I've never seen that before. They had 2 people in the driver's in the front seat.
Was the AC on or what's going on there?
I was watching the tennis, but I was also going, the car did not look on, Hugues.
Yeah, that's it. It was going to be so hot in there. Was it maybe like it was
electric
car? Maybe they can turn on the AC without making any sound.
And halfway through the second set, they left, and I'm like, oh, they only got a set in the car.
They couldn't take it anymore. It was probably hot in there.
So
it's probably hot.
That was a first. I've never seen people sit in the car with the windows up.
That is so funny. Yeah. What's going on BMW there?
I wonder how Taylor Fritz felt about it.
Did they notice people were in there?
Well, they were walking to their towel, like past the people in
and the car was there. Okay, so they
for sure noticed.
They was like, "Hey, what's up? How's the car?"
Yeah, exactly.
That is cool.
Well, one thing that
some marketing gift, like we're talking about
works. I found it. I mean, hey, good job, BMW. That's what I noticed. I mean, forget the footwork. I was noticing the people in the car.
Like, are they eating popcorn? What's going on in there?
Yeah, the footwork was the cuts and the change of direction and the slides, and you hear the feet. And I was trying to tell my player that when you watch a pro match, you hear the footwork all the time. You never hear hard thumping. Yeah. It's always quick and sharp and sliding and I was trying to have her watch them cut the angles off, because in junior tennis they just like to run like
side to side instead of cutting some angles,
off the angle or cutting
forward.
Back, like making it 45 degrees. So I tried to point that out to her, and also serve spots, because right now 13 to 14 it's more strategy and where you're picking your serve +1 and how you're going to open up the court. And I was having her watch the guys. They used a lot of slice wide, slice T, both quarters. So Tien, obviously, because he's lefty, Francis is slicing all the time to him. But then Lerner was using his slice as a weapon because he's lefty. He was using his slice in the other direction. And then Taylor and Tommy both were going slice wide to the forehand a lot.
Yeah, Tommy serves a lot with his slice serve, a lot.
And he does slice and serve volley. So I was pointing that out because I try to have her do
serving volley.
asked her to do slice wide serve and volley, a classic Hugues and Alexandra move, right?
So good.
On the deuce side.
Pays off.
Yeah, it totally pays off. And
the returns on the stretch, and they can't really place the ball well in corner, and you're just gonna have that ball in the middle. You just can't put some volley in the open court.
Tommy did it, and he didn't win every time he did it, but he did do it. And he won. The percentage that he won was more than he lost. He might have lost like 2, but the guy, like Taylor, had a great return, but he added it in. And it was, I was trying to tell her, it was 40-15 or 30-love, or even the first point of the game, he would add it in because he's confident with it.
So good. And it pays off even if you're not making it like a serve and volley. You just, let's just say you're doing it a couple of times, and then later on you're not doing it, so you're serving wide, and maybe the opponent thinks you're going, and he's going to hit the return into the net, just because sometimes he thinks you're coming. Yeah, exactly. So you get 3 point.
So on the other side of that, we have to congratulate Korda. He won the tournament today. He beat Tommy Paul, and I didn't get to see him play, but he came through. He beat a lot of good players, and it looks like he's back, Hugues, and he's healthy. So we got to put him on our list.
That is so good, and I'm happy to hear that because we've talked about him a month ago, around the Aussie Open tournament, and it was like complicated. He wasn't around. We couldn't see him really in our radar, and so good to hear that he won that tournament today. He's back. He's going to make some strides. Hopefully this year is going to be a good year for him. Yeah,
he's
climbing
the American man bunch of guys doing well.
Yeah, because he hasn't broken through. He's not top 20, top 10. He's somewhere in there, but you'd like to see him get close to the top 20, because a couple of Americans are already been there.
He for sure can.
Yeah, it's got a great game.
So I watched him on TV today. I didn't go watch him live, but he looks strong.
He won.
And he won. It was windy. He played really well in the wind. Wind's coming in. It came in this afternoon. And he beat Tommy. So
that's so good. Great win.
He had a great tournament. And then we had Alcaraz dismantle Fils 2-1 over in Qatar in Doha.
Wow.
It was he played pretty exceptionally. So he's continuing
his
on
a roll.
Momentum.
He's on a roll. It's going to be to watch. I mean, it's going to be to watch, and could have some record year there for wins. He's on his way. So
so I watched a little of that, and Pegula.
She was playing Anisimova in the final. What happened there?
She played Svitolina in the final.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. So she played Svitolina in the final.
Okay.
She Anisimova. She played Anisimova in the semis.
Okay, in the semis. Okay.
Beat her in 3 sets, and then Svitolina played Gauff in the semis in a 3-set out there battle, lights out. It was intense. It was exciting. A big fight. At some point, Coco turned to her box and was like, with the double fault, I've been doing everything you waited for the last 6 months. I've been doing everything you wanted for the last 6 months. Yeah. So
she said that.
How well that bodes for the serve consultant coach.
I mean, especially saying it at that stage that way. I'm not sure it's super positive.
Was counting the months, right?
Jeez. Yeah.
Okay, so let's touch on that for a second. She's saying I've been doing everything you wanted for the last 6 months. Hugues, it takes more than 6 months to change the serve.
I mean, yeah. She has to be patient. It takes somehow a year, 2 years, sometimes more. Look at Sabalenka, the way she turned around. She didn't turn around like in 1 month. It started slowly.
2 years.
It took took a couple of years, So new technique, new toss, new this, the feeling of hitting the serve. It takes so much. I mean, it takes so much time. You have to be patient. So
so Coco, it's only 6 months. Don't worry about it.
Chill out, chill out a little bit.
That's what he should say. It's only 6 months. It's all right. It's not going to get fixed in 10 months.
Yeah.
Give me 18 months.
Yeah, exactly. A year and a half. Exactly.
Well, also, she's playing competitive, highest level tennis while she's fixing her serve. So exactly 6 months would be a miracle if you could do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
Alcaraz has been tweaking his serve for the last 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
He
so
started
does
in
Sinner.
this. Exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, that's a good point. So patient, keep working at it,
Yeah.
keep focusing in practice in a match. Do your best. You can't focus on it so much when you play tournament. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
exactly. So Pagula is looking strong, Oogie. We got to add her to the list coming in, winning Dubai. And I have to say, Svitolina's keeping her momentum. She had that break in the off season. She ended early.
Uh huh.
That was the right choice for her because she's playing well. She's a contender, right in with the top 5 right now.
Yeah, it's true. And do we have some news from one of my favorite players, Eala from
Oh yeah.
Philippines?
So well, we got to look at Ayala, Miss Alex, because Miami's coming up, Oogie,
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
And
Nice.
she played pretty well. She played to the quarterfinals.
Okay.
She lost to Coco Gauff in 2 sets, but she got through to the quarters. So she made some moves. Good showing in Dubai. That's momentum going
Mm-hmm.
into America. So we could put her up on the list. I feel like, what do you think? You think she can take that momentum of the quarters and get to the next quarters and build that to be ready for Miami? Because she has a big tournament to defend.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think she can definitely build, build on this, success, keep on going. I think she can look at maybe some Lerner Tien's tapes and mold her game a little bit like him because they have
I
similar
agree.
games.
Mhm.
They're both lefties. They both placement players. They're not
They
super
take the ball
powerful.
early.
Take the ball early. Great footwork. Capitalize on quick mental, tactical, you know. Weaknesses on opponents. I mean,
Mhm.
I think she could definitely either talk to him or maybe we can get her in contact with his coach
That's good
Michael
advice,
with
Sugi.
Michael
Look,
Chang. Michael. So maybe they can
yeah.
get together, have a little coffee there, so they can share some informations and what to train, what to do, and yeah. What do you think? I think it's a good comparison, right?
Yeah, look, I think it'd be good for her to look at Lerner's serve spots are improving and he can still improve them and his second serve can improve. So Alex Ayala's serve can really improve. So I think she should work on that the next year.
Mhm.
And I hope she's working on her serve because she could get more legs into her serve. She could get a little more power out of her body because she is
Yeah,
such a fighter. She could go up after the serve and use it more of as a weapon, kind of like Angelique Kerber.
yeah,
Lerner Tien is bigger than her, but he does get pop.
of course.
And Kerber did use her serve spots to
Mhm.
set herself up so well
Mhm.
and Lerner Tien is learning how to do that as well against the guys. So it's a good little meetup there, Oogie.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And Alex, she can accelerate through the ball right here. With the
Mm-hmm.
pronation right there. You don't need to be super build, big, strong
Yeah.
to have that power, that pop, that pronation that I'm doing right now. If you do this, it's not as strong as if you do this. So
Yep.
she needs to keep working on that pronation. She can really flatten it out, especially on
Yep.
the
Use her
outside down the
legs more
tee.
for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. So yeah, good pointers for her.
Yeah. All right. So we also had, what other tournaments did we have? We had Delray, Dubai, Doha. Oh, Austin is Venus has arrived in Austin. She's been practicing. So Austin is coming up. Pagula is
Texas.
the #1 seed. So she's coming off a win from Dubai and flying right to Texas.
That's cool. She's gonna chill there
Yep.
with the Longhorn State.
Yeah. So Venus will play Ayla Tomjanovic.
Ooh,
Interesting first round.
big match.
Yeah, big
Stuff.
match. That's a tough one. And Eva Jovic is the 2nd seed, so she's starting her American campaign. She also did pretty well over in Dubai.
Uh-huh.
So she's coming over here. She's one to watch because now she'll be on American soil.
Exactly. She'll be at
Yeah.
home. She'll feel, conditions are in favor. Big tactical greatness. I hope we see that. Cool.
Yeah, so that'll be good. Okay, so let's go the balls in Oogie's court. We were talking about Lerner Tien and Alex Eala learning from Lerner. Like that fun, Oogie?
I know. It's so good.
Okay, so he's kind of the biggest breakout star, I would think of the season, winning the next gen, doing so well in Australia. Yep. He had a good run in Del Rey, and going into Indian Wells, Miami, he's one to watch. So what do you think his style and his game is going to look like, and why can he be in the top 10? Like what I said, he could get there.
Yeah, I think he can get there, of course, but it tends to be crowded. It tends to be crowded. You know, I don't know who he's going to bump, or it's going to take somebody maybe injured or not performing that great. But he has some tools to get there, and the number one tool I think he has is his attitude. He doesn't look to me like he's overly like impressed about all that. You know, he looks
calm.
Like. Yeah, he looks like he's calm. He's able to, beat some top 5, top 10 players. No big deal. I've seen Michael Chang play a little bit. He's, it's old tapes. It's old. He's kind of funny. He's chilling a little bit. He's not too serious about himself. So that's something I really like, because if you're coming from outside the top 10 and you want to be in there, you either have to be a little bit cocky and a little bit like Djokovic-esque, super confident that I belong there, or the opposite, like, okay, I'm just going to play chill. Hopefully I get there. No big deal, no pressure.
Like Alex de Minaur.
Exactly. Right? Alex de Minaur, that's a great example. Or Felix, no big deal. I'm doing my things, respecting everybody. So I like that attitude a lot. And especially with Michael Chang in the corner, he's been there. So, he's going to give him some very good tips of how to handle that pressure, how to act, what to say, what not to say. So yeah, and back to his game, I think his serve is deceitful, like you said. He can pop it, he can really place it, and his ground strokes are really solid. To me, that's the base of his game.
Yes.
He's really confident back there. He doesn't miss. He goes cross court. Whoops, he wants to go down the line at the right time. He does it. Really precise. Doesn't miss. To me, that's sign of consistent.
Solid, and they're deep, Hugues. So he has the depth. That's the one thing I noticed. He has the depth, and they're like a solid, take the ball early, crisp shot.
Yeah, tell me more about what you saw, like baseline wise. I mean, was he trying to come in? Was he redirecting balls? Was he just patient cross court? What did you notice?
No, he actually, he was redirecting, and he really uses down the lines on both sides very well. Obviously, the lefty forehand down the line, when he can get in position, and it's a hard ball, Hugues. It's not heavy spin. It's a hard, crisp ball, and he can go side to side, change direction on a dime with a heavy, flat, hard ball, if that makes sense. It's not like a high, heavy, extra spin ball. And he was, in the beginning, he was putting Francis on the defense like very fast. And Francis had to use his athleticism to get back into it. And he also moves very well. So I was very impressed with how strong he was. But the number one thing, what you said earlier, is he's calm, he's collected, he doesn't go up and down in his emotions. He's might be going up and down in his play, but he misses a shot, he resets right away. And at his age, that was very impressive to me. He already handles himself like he is top 10.
Wow. See, that's a good sign for him. And we recognize Michael Chang in that too, because he was feisty, but at the same time, he was really equal in emotions. A bit like Federer.
Just like he is in the coaching box.
Exactly. He's just
like
emotionless.
Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep. But Michael Russell's the same way. It's so funny because Taylor was like kind of getting a little cranky, and Mike's like, come on, it's okay, come on. But it's like, when that's what you do. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, exactly. And that the coach decides what suits the player as, of course, the advice, but the emotions you want to take on. So if I felt, for example, let's say with you, I feel like you're up there, uptight, emotion, a little nervous. I'm not going to be like, okay, I'm just going to try to calm you down.
Yeah.
Come on, Alex, it's all good. You've got this. Confidence in yourself. Keep going. Come on, let's do it. That's the way you're going to be
Solid.
to complete and be the opposite. And if your player is like being a little flat on the court, maybe he's not, come on, let's go, let's do this. Come on, then you're cranking him up. So that's always so. If he's acting like that with Taylor, maybe it's because he was on the edge a little bit and nervous, and so I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, he wanted to be solid. Okay, so I got the top 10 up for you, Hugues, to see where Lerner, because we're still talking
okay.
your court.
Let's go.
You ready? Let's see where he can sneak in. All right, so Alcaraz, Sinner, Djokovic.
Yeah.
No.
Impossible.
Zverev.
No.
Mussetti's number 5.
Okay.
He's only 200 points under Zverev. Okay, de Minaur is number 6.
Okay.
Felix is 7. Taylor Fritz is 8. Ben Shelton is 9. Bublik is 10.
Okay, so that's number 10. Maybe you can take on.
Medvedev is 11. Draper's 12.
Like, for me, you can only get to number 10.
Okay, wait, hold on. Lerner is right now 23.
Yeah. So he can get there to Bublik. I think he can bump Bublik.
You think he can bump Bublik?
Yeah, might as well. Okay. Yeah. But,
okay.
It's
possible.
I'm talking about the players. I'm not talking about the rankings because
I know.
Player-wise, he can hang with him and he can beat him consistently. The other players above, 9 and above, I don't think he can beat them consistently. So therefore, cannot really take their place.
I would agree with that right now.
Like right now, yeah. But maybe in 2 months, it's going to be different.
Well, maybe in 2 years.
Maybe 2-3 months. You never know. Felix, for example, went on a tear of losing suddenly.
Look
a year and a half ago, and 6-7 months ago, he came back, started winning again after US Open, started just winning everything. So you never know. Sometimes 1 or 2 bad losses in a row, and then you start doubting yourself. This and that, and sometimes like Medvedev did. Last year was not that great, and he was always top 5. So he's out of the top 5. He's out of the top 10. Out of the top 10, which is if I tell you that 2 years ago, you'd be like, "What are you talking about?" You'd be like, "What are you talking about? Are you high or what's going on?" So it's like, he's number 11. So you never know. A player when something doesn't click, confidence goes down. Anything can happen. So
you're correct on that, Hugues.
But Lerner is upscaling, so he's moving up. So you never know a guy like that.
He's on the up and up.
Exactly. You never know how high he's going to get. So same as women. Yeah. So Jessica Pegula was okay for a lot of years, and then suddenly, whoosh, top 5. She stays there. She's still there.
Yep.
She's a top 5 player. So and if you look at her 3-4 years ago, you'd be like, she's great, but she's one of the players that are,
She was in challengers for a long time, Hugues.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to give a shout out to Miss Victoria Mboko. Debuting in the top 10, she's the second fastest riser since Jennifer Capriati to debut in the top 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's saying something. I love it. Thank you for saying that. It puts a little bandage on my maple leaf there.
Yes, I knew you'd feel better. So shout out to Victoria. Congratulations. You made your top 10 debut.
She's going to be on our radar the whole year.
Yeah, for
Can't
sure.
Wait. Yep.
Okay, so let's go into some newsy notes. All right. We're going to do some newsy notes on tennis, and then we got some Olympics and then some fashion and Oscars. Okay, you ready for the tennis part?
Let's go. Yes.
Okay, so Carlos Alcaraz had a whole showdown. He did win the tournament, but he complained to the umpire about the ATP rule, which is also WTA rule of going to your towel within certain amount of seconds and getting a time violation.
Okay, let me hear that.
He sat down and went, the ATP rules are always shit. They're shit. This is ridiculous.
That's what he said? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
It was a long point, and he
funny.
walked to his towel, and he got his towel, and then he walked back, but he had to walk all the way across because, sometimes the towel is on the other side.
Yeah, they don't have both sides, yeah.
And so his whole point was, what do you want me to do? Play this long point and then run to my towel? Which is basically what they make you do with this time violation, right?
Hey, He's so right. Plus,
He
before
is correct.
the ball kid brought the towel, so that was, better.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like
So we talked about this, I think, a year during COVID. They didn't adjust the time. They adjusted the ball boy or girl bringing you the towel. They put it in a bucket and you had to go get it, but they never adjusted the time.
They're right. They have to put like 5 or 10 more seconds there.
Yeah, and when this happened when he was playing Hatchinoff, and you know what Hatchinoff did? He's such a nice guy. He asked for the time violation to be reversed.
Really? I love that.
It didn't get reversed, but he did ask.
That's so cool. I love it. Some fair play, some Olympic Games fair play.
Yeah. Okay. So
sportsmanship.
We got some a little bit of shade. Novak is, I guess he got asked about Muratoglu's latest nonsense.
Oh yeah. I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah, and
like he just wants the attention
he just
or
said
something.
He wants people to talk about him.
He's not wrong.
No, he isn't wrong.
And Patrick loves the attention.
He's always in the mix.
Yeah. But
and he's got his PR people.
A lot of times Patrick is saying very, sense stuff that makes sense and stuff that we talk about a lot, and but sometimes he just goes on a tear of something.
Yeah, look, Patrick is very smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Either way, he's smart at using the media, and he's smart about when he talks about tennis.
Yeah,
and he knows when to step in and put his, nose in the mix.
Exactly. Yeah, he's got some interesting stuff to say, and it's good.
Yeah. Okay. Alyssa Liu, did you watch the gold medal performance?
Oh yeah.
Amazing, right?
Really solid.
Donna Summer, she won the world championships. Little backstory on her. She was a superstar 13, 14, and then at 16 she quit because she felt it was a job and it was too much pressure. She went away. She went to school. She came back a year and a half ago and was like, I love skating. I'm going to do it my way. And nobody's going to tell me what I can eat. Nobody's going to tell me how to train. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to put the work in. Look at her. She went out, performed, no pressure on herself, just wanted to give a great performance. And she did.
Wow. That is so inspiring. That's awesome. I love it.
And it shows you mentally where she was, and the space she created for herself made her success happen.
Hey, hopefully she can have a little quick chat with our boy Malin.
Oh, I'm sure she did. And I watched at the end, they did a Team USA skate for the they do like ceremonies, and they all skated together. That was fun to see. And Eala looked happy and free. And
for sure,
I think, look, he's going to do many more Olympics.
Of course,
he'll be okay.
It's a learning experience. I mean, that's what it is. Every time, that's what it is. Every time you're playing a tennis tournament, or you're playing the Olympics, you're playing an event, you're practicing, you're having a regular match, you're always learning. That's how you have to approach it. It's a learning experience every time, every day.
When
you're learning something.
You always learn.
You're fine-tuning afterwards a lot. Fine-tune, until you get the recipe right, and you can, not guarantee, but you can have a certain confidence of saying, okay, I'm going to perform that way because I found it. That's it.
Totally agree, Ogie. Okay, so you know how I asked you what sport you would do in the Winter Olympics?
Oh, yeah. Let's hear it.
Okay. So you said hockey.
Yeah, for sure.
I said biathlon, and then I say downhill skiing? Maybe. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I said I would have liked to do it. Okay, I found a new one, and I also found some ATP players of what they want to do. But I got to tell you the new one. It's called ski.
Like ski climbing something?
Ski mountaineering. Ski Mo.
I know. Yeah.
It looks so fun. You're in cross-country skis, like in your boots going up like stairs, and then you put them on, and then you have to put skins on, and it's all for time. I was like, this looks like amazing stuff. Okay, so I'm a new fan of Ski Mo.
I have to go. I have to go check it out. I haven't seen really.
It looks. You got to do it. Okay. Also, what was the other one? Oh, it's like motocross, but on cross-country skis. They do it. It's snowboarding cross, but they added in cross-country skiing cross.
Snow cross. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, snow cross. That looked fun. And
Yeah.
I heard you went skiing today, Hugues.
I know. I went downhill skiing with my family.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
With all the girls and Tristan as well.
Oh, so fun.
Tristan took care of me. He showed me. He's like, okay, fall on the ground. He's like, fall to the ground. I'm like, what do you mean fall to the ground? I don't want to fall. He said, no, fall to the ground. You'll if it goes too fast, you'll be able to fall on the ground, and then you could just back up. I'm like, oh, that's smart. I like that because just in case I go too fast. And it did went too fast one time. I just went, ooh. I just went to the ground. I was like, oh, wait. Ooh. And then I went back up and I started sliding it. So
I love it.
That was super fun.
So some of the ATP guys did a little video and they asked them which winter sport they would do. All right, you want to hear?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, what do you think Felix said?
Felix? Just cross-country skiing, maybe?
Hockey.
He said, of course.
He said hockey. I mean, come on, he's Canadian.
I mean, every Canadian's going to say hockey. Come on.
Yeah,
I had to pick something else.
Okay, Grigor Dimitrov, what do you think he said?
Bobsleigh.
Bobsled.
I can see him.
He said skiing, and he said, but he's never skied before. But he would pick skiing.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully he doesn't end up like Lindsey Vonn. Man, have you seen her?
Yeah.
So scary. Her leg.
She's a tough cookie, though. She's a tough cookie.
Is she going to be able to save her leg?
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Yeah,
because it's going to take a lot of rehab.
I've heard like before she was flown to the U.S. that maybe she had to lose her leg or something.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I think she'll be okay.
Okay, good.
It's going to be rehab, lots of rehab, but she'll be okay.
She had like 5 operations on the leg already.
Already.
That's great.
It was impressive.
I sent some love on her. I said a heart or something.
Good, I love it. Okay, Ben Shelton, what do you think he picked?
Ben, I don't know, something hype like.
Yeah, right. Keep going. Hype. Think of what's like the most popular one to watch.
I don't know. I mean, there's so many, but like.
Think of Shaun White.
Oh, really? Like pipe?
Yeah, he said snowboarding.
There you go, snowboard.
And then he was like, but I think I'd be good at curling.
No way. Oh, I can totally see him.
Right?
And we won the gold on that for the guys.
I know. You did win. Okay, so Alex Team won our one more. He was just funny.
Alex? Skeleton. I can see him doing.
I know, right? I thought for sure he'd say skeleton.
Skeleton? You're going head first? Like a crazy carpet. I'm just going to go like this. Boom.
Yeah. No, you know what he said? He's like, I have really good hands. I think I'd be good at curling.
Curling? I mean, I haven't tried it, but it's going to be fun. I'm sure it's fun. You just throw that stone, try to hit the other stones or something.
And then you like scrub.
I know.
Okay, so I'm going to show you my favorite picture. Because I told you I'm a Winter Olympics girl at heart, okay?
Yeah, from San Diego. From La Jolla, California.
From La Jolla, San Diego.
Oh, that's you?
That's me.
Go put it down a little bit more because we see the light. Okay, perfect.
See?
Yeah. The light is.
There I am.
That's you?
The lights there. That's me.
Was that you in Colorado?
No, that was in Mammoth.
Ooh, and that is in California?
I was 9, yes. Mammoth in California.
Okay.
And
cool.
I was the downhill ski team wanted me to join. And my mom said, I'm sorry, she's a tennis player. She's being retired after this trip.
She's not going to hurt her knee or something.
That's why it's my favorite picture.
It's awesome.
I never went again.
Hey, you know what? I can totally see you because you need like super strong legs and to stay down.
Yeah.
And you have great legs. You have strong legs.
Done it. I could have
for sure.
It.
And yeah, I can see you.
I still love tennis. Rafael Nadal, by the way, with Montclair, just went skiing for the first time in a lot, probably since he was 9. Yeah.
Probably.
So he posted. He went.
Where did he go? Where did he go? In the French Alps?
I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe he was in Italy. He thanked Montclair, you know, the ski.
Montclair's that the watches? No?
Yeah, and they make ski outfits. Maybe it's not Montclair. It's something.
Huh. That's
I forget
so cool.
the name. Anyway,
Rafa's enjoying. He's enjoying it.
Rafa's enjoying his life, so
he was
well deserved.
So focused throughout his career. So
it was funny to see a picture of him on the slopes.
Must have been, yeah.
I mean, you're used to seeing like Federer, right?
Yeah, from
but
Switzerland.
not Rafa.
Yeah, it's true. Or center, maybe.
Yeah. I know. Okay. All right. So more newsy notes on entertainment. We got the BAFTAs going on tonight.
Okay.
And then we have, it's like award season's coming in hot. We've got the actor awards next.
Ooh.
And then the Academy Awards are coming. And Prince William and Princess Kate came back after 3 years gone. They came back to the BAFTAs tonight, Oogie.
3 years gone?
Well, Kate had cancer and she was fighting it. And so Kate hadn't been coming for a while. So they're the patrons of the BAFTAs.
Okay. Oh, hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, she's okay now.
Huh.
And
good.
We had Fashion Week in New York, and now it's London Fashion Week. And then we have Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Anique will know all that. So that'll be fun for Anique to look at, not for you. I'll just tell you about it.
And you know what I'm going to watch? What I've just looked in to the left of my corner on the TV, which is April 1st, Mario Galaxy.
Oh my gosh, of course.
With Yoshi. Yoshi's like, he looks like he's eating all the stuff.
Actually, the first Super Mario movie was pretty good.
It was very good.
For somebody that's played Mario, I was entertained.
I think this one's going to be even better. With Yoshi, I mean, Yoshi's like classical. It's going to be the best one. It's going to be the best one. He's eating everything.
So the Olympic closing ceremonies are on now, and they were on today earlier live. Johnny Ware and Tara Lipinski were commentating. They looked very cool, I have to say. And I always like to watch the opening and the closing, and it was cool that they passed it to LA, Oogie.
That's right. The next one in 2 years.
French Alps for 2030.
That's going to be cool as well. And France did very well. I mean, the winners of these Olympics are Norway, definitely, Italy, and France. To me, it's the three winners because they had, Norway's.
Yeah, they did it.
They won the games. That's
impressive.
Italy finished third, and France almost like 23 medals, which is the best.
And USA was right in the mix.
Yeah, but they're used to win a lot. So to me, it's just normal performance. Canada went a little bit low.
You got to get Canada back up there.
I know, like they did in Vancouver. Vancouver 2010 was
they were
solid, 30-something medals.
Yeah, it was impressive.
So whenever you're hosting, you get ready in advance and you perform more. You perform better. That's
it just is. And Italy did fantastic.
I know.
Yeah,
they were second. They were second throughout most of the games, but
they did a great job. Milan, Cortina, and all the little villages. It looked so picturesque. They had great fans. It would have been fun to go. Snoop Dogg was a huge star. Martha Stewart.
So cool.
So everybody had a lot of fun. A sad farewell. R.I.P. Eric Dane. He was a doctor on Grey's Anatomy. He was McSteamy.
Okay.
And did you ever watch Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah.
So which doctor was it? Was it the older one?
He was McSteamy. So there was McDreamy, who Meredith was in love with.
Oh, okay.
McDreamy came in, and he dated the McDreamy's ex-wife, Addison.
Okay, were they sponsored by McDonald's, or what's going on there?
I don't know. They like to say the Knicks. But he passed away from ALS today. I was sad because he was only in his 50s. That was sad. And we also lost James Vanderbeek about a week or two ago, and he was the Dawson's Creek.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it was Dawson's Creek. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's sad.
All right. So happy news. Are you ready for the podcast quote?
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay. I mean, you're not going to love it, but it's a great ending to a great day for USA.
We're talking about hockey here. What?
Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
I'm so proud to be an American. I love my teammates. It's unbelievable. The U.S. are a hockey brotherhood.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think it's one of the Kachuk brothers said something like that.
Jack Hughes. The golden goal guy.
Jack with Quinn. I mean, they're both brothers, right? Quinn Quinn is playing defense and Jack up front. So, both they had the Kachuk brothers and that the Hughes brother was
They
my
had
first
the
name.
Hughes brothers
Yeah.
and the Kachuk brothers.
And the Hughes brothers, I mean, they had much bigger impact on the game. I mean, Kachuk brothers, they're there to stir some crap.
Yeah, get in
gloves,
trouble.
gloves in your face, but they didn't really contribute like offensively, to score goals and everything. So, but the Hughes brothers, they made it happen.
All right, you're giving their props. Nice, Hughie.
Hey,
I'm proud of you.
the U.S. players, Jack Eichel and the Hughes brothers, Matt
Yes.
Boldy, and the goalie is amazing. They have 4 great players, and maybe McAvoy defense. So they have 5 players which are great. The rest is okay players. So
The rest are okay.
let's be real. Let's be real. Yeah. Like
Okay, so
guys,
next time, Canada, USA versus the world.
no, that would
Like,
be too much. We would
Combine
do-
Canada
would-
and America.
No,
and
we
put
would-
them against the world.
We would dominate too much.
Would we just kill everybody?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
So
yeah.
North America versus the world.
The world could be interesting because North America against the world, they did that sometimes in some All-Star games. That makes
Yeah.
sense. So
Yeah.
and it's like sort of the Ryder Cup for golf. So it's the
Okay.
U.S. against the world or Europe, but that would make sense. U.S. and Canada together against the world, that would be very, very,
That would
very
be
good.
very tough.
Yeah,
It
that would be very good. Because
It would
right now, the U.S. have great goaltenders. In Canada, we have a little dry season right now. It's
You could use our goaltender.
yeah, we don't have
I
great
mean, you kind
goaltenders
of
right now.
have him in Winnipeg.
I know, but he's American. Connor
He
Holloway's
is
American,
American,
and you
yep.
have 3 or 4 more great goaltenders. But hey, we've always had Martin Brodeur, Patrick Roy, like some of the best goalies ever. But right now we don't have that many. So here you go.
Well, that's all right.
It showed at the end.
It did show at the end, and he deserved the quote because he was the golden goal. And congratulations, Team USA. We
Yeah.
got the gold. Meanwhile, we're going into Indian Wells, Oogie, March 4th.
It's coming.
So it's coming up. We got to look at our picks. Who's going to come in strong? Who's
Next-
coming in not as strong? And
next
who
Sunday.
might make a breakthrough?
Next Sunday we'll do that. That'll be super cool to discuss that, get into tennis. Now that the Olympics are behind us, it's good. The Olympics are great. Great spotlight on sports overall. We've seen some great commercials here in Canada. I mean, for us, the Super Bowl commercials are okay, but the Olympics commercials for Canada, they're much better because
They're
they're
much
focusing
better.
on
That's cool.
athletes, Tim Hortons, Canadian Tire, some stuff
Yeah.
very close to us. And, so you've seen Sidney Crosby, Nathan McKinnon, some skaters. You've seen all kind of Canadian athletes. So that's pretty cool to see them on TV a lot. Some amateurs, I mean, it's good for them to get some money, some recognition
Great.
because
I love
it's
it.
sports like hockey, they have big contracts. So
Yeah, and
Super
Canada
cool.
really supports all their athletes. So that's
Yeah.
really, I like that.
yeah, a little tighter structure. Yeah. Super
Yeah,
cool.
it's good.
So
All right, Oogie. Well,
yep.
this has been a lot of fun. We will see you next week. We'll be talking about Indian Wells and what we're looking forward to. This is Serving Aces. I'm Alexandra Stevenson. We'll see you next time.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.